Yo, what is up, my fellow virgins? Today, oh, y'all probably thinking he uploaded 2 videos. Yeah, might upload a 3rd one. But this one right here, we about to react to the who is the most degenerate influencer. This is by this nigga named The Moon. I was just scrolling and shit on YouTube, and I'm like, yo, what is something interesting? Something that's like, funny, just something educated, And we better get right into this bitch. I don't know why I'm always talking. Let's just talk about, this video is really about influencers who's like pieces of shit or shit like that. I'm gonna play the son of a bitch and I'm gonna just put my reaction and shit like that. Let's get it.
Influencers are the ones building our culture and leading the next generation. They are reshaping not only the landscape of entertainment, but also the psychological and social fabric of their audiences. But what
Facts, bro. Oh my fucking gosh. Facts, bro.
Happens when these influencers become more and more desperate for views, more and more desensitized and craving more dopamine? And what are the results when people try to be those they watch every day? Well, it leads to what you'll see in this video, where we will go over the worst influencers that are rotting our culture, starting with Adam22.
Thank you, bro. Listen, yo, for all y'all real ass men out here, bro, don't listen, bro. Hold on, let me switch shit up real quick. Don't ever let your woman fuck another man, bro. Don't, bro. For some money? Are you serious, bro? Let's get back to this video, bro, because niggas tripping.
Those who don't know, Adam22 made a name for himself as a podcast host and
Facts, bro. Adam22 was that nigga, bro. He had the interviews with XXXTentacion. That's how I know him, but you feel me? He was that nigga, but I don't know what happened now, bro. It's like the BMX. He hit his head or hit his something, bro, and he just became an OnlyFans
internet personality, known primarily for his YouTube channel No Jumper. He had gained recognition for his interviews with up-and-coming hip-hop artists and figures from the urban culture scene, having one of the biggest podcasts in the niche, going viral on all of social media for years. But in March of 2018, a Twitter user posted a now-deleted thread that included screenshots allegedly proving that Adam22 had a sexual relationship with a girl when she was just 16, and he was in his 20s at the time. The thread also suggested that he might have sexually assaulted her. Now, of course, this was controversial and couldn't really be proven, but later on he would actually openly acknowledge the relationship in a blog post and also shared explicit images of Degenerate, the young female he supposedly abused. However, Adam completely denied the accusations of sexual misconduct, but for years this sorry story disappeared from the public spotlight. However, in March of this year, while filming a podcast episode, the predator catching platform official Perv Busters confronted Adam regarding his allegations.
Oh, shit.
I'll be a hypocrite if I don't address the situation that happened with you.
There is no situation with me.
The one where you was messing with the 16-year-old girl?
Never happened. What do you think happened?
And so Adam would respond by booting them off of his show, reigniting public interest in this entire controversy.
Wait.
We can't take that jacket off of nobody.
Right? You gotta go.
Hey, man. No.
But it would only get worse from there. You see, as things started stagnating, his life started to get more boring. After the honeymoon period of his marriage, Adam22 wanted to change things. He wanted to make more money, more influence, and more fame. And why not spice up his relationship at the same time? So how would he go about doing this? Well, by seeing his partner getting frisky with other people for money. Now, most men are very uncomfortable with the thought of their partner sleeping with other men, but Adam22 isn't most men. He will do anything for views. He will do anything for money. You see, Adam22 is also an adult star, with his other
Yo, this is a bad influence of a man. This is not a definition of a man right here, y'all. Don't ever in your fucking life do no shit like this, bro. Please, bro.
adult podcast show being widely regarded in the adult content world. And in these podcasts, he would often end up having threesomes with the girl he'd be podcasting, along with
facts. This right here, and a lot of people eyes, man, and a lot of men eyes, bro, this is a W. This is not a W, bro. He should be here telling them how to make some money, how to be better, how to take care of a man, how to do this. No, he wanna. Let me watch this video, bro. Let's get past this nigga, bro. I'm getting sick of this dope. I'm getting sick of this dopamine and sex and all this shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. We need some real love, bro. Fuck that.
With his wife. But this would begin to change as soon as he married Lena the Plug. And in June of 2023, Lena the Plug announced her first ever video with another man, aptly named Between Lena and Another Man. They were building up the suspense on Twitter, and their OnlyFans subscriptions went through the roof. The marketing was genius, but also completely debauched and morally bankrupt.
Ever interested in doing your first ever double penetrations?
Yo, I watched this shit right here. Tate, bro, he knows better than anybody, bro. This chick right here do not like this man. She just do not respect this man at all, bro. Look how she's sitting and look how, like, let me get my face up. Like, look at this shit, bro. I know you're looking at the thickness, but let's get back to the topic.
Scene that me and Lena, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like,
yo, dude,
would he be a suitable candidate?
Andrew Tate,
can I tap him in?
I don't know.
There's absolutely 0% chance of that happening.
And it's not because Elena is particularly unattractive. It's because she's married to Adam, and I have no interest in degenerate, pointless sex, and I have no interest in making a spectacle of myself or even just involving myself in anything which I deem to be overall haram and pointless.
Especially considering that Lena and Adam have a child.
They have a fucking child together, bro. A fucking... My phone fell.
And soon after all the hype, after all the build up and Adam marketing this as much as possible, he would unveil to the world a video of his wife getting penetrated by another man, and in the process losing all of his dignity and self-respect. Because soon after the video went viral, Adam 22 encountered a whole host of online criticism as individuals began labeling him as a cuckold for permitting his wife to engage in a sexual encounter with another man. Adam even discussed this matter with Sneeko, but he would express his acceptance of Jason Love, stating that allowing Lena to partake in the scene was a beneficial career move for her, but a death sentence for his. Even though the couple would make millions from this, was it really worth sacrificing their entire family? The backlash on Twitter against this continued to gain traction in early
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
July, and that's when Adam began addressing it through his tweets, defending both his and his wife's decision. In one of his tweets, he expresses his indifference towards being called a cuck, stating that he found the video to be utterly arousing. In another tweet, however, his true feelings became more apparent, with the 40-year-old content creator acknowledging that he felt a slight sense of jealousy initially regarding their decision, and since then the No Jumper host has shown no self-respect, embracing the backlash and dismissing any criticisms that have come his way.
Yo, Adam, you let it... Yo...
Isn't it crazy that you guessed it on here? Like, before I had even really hinted at it.
You really did
You guessed it.
You watched it?
I didn't watch it. I'll probably see some chunks of it.
So you just like was in another room listening to her moan and groan and shit?
No, she was at a hotel being filmed by a professional. And down by a professional, to be totally honest.
Right, so when you say there was an underlying value, what is the underlying value of your wife getting railed by a big black guy?
Probably just money primarily. But then also...
Instead of being honest and admitting that the idea of his wife sleeping with another man was a terrible idea even if it made him loads of money and fame, Adam instead doubled down on it, appearing on podcasts like Bradley Martin's and insisting that it was an excellent idea. You know, because he and his wife made loads of money from the sordid affair.
I mean, bro, the first question I have is like, why?
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 Yeah.
I guess like number one on the list would probably just be like money.
Rather absurdly, but not really surprisingly, Adam and Lena would then double down on this, releasing their own show titled For the Love of Lena, which sees 10 men compete for the chance to partake in a threesome with the duo. And although the show was free to watch, the threesome was only accessible on OnlyFans, of course, making them even more money by whoring out his wife. But what Adam and Lena failed to realize is that all the views and money in the world cannot buy you dignity, and they can definitely not buy you respect. Now his entire family has been ruined, his credibility destroyed, but at least he's gained millions and millions of dollars. This is the sort of content that's developing our culture today. Instead of Shakespeare's, we're starting to have Adam 22's raise teenagers. This is where our society is headed, where individuals desperate for money and validation will go to the bottom of the barrel to outshock each other, completely whoring out their bodies and family just for more attention. But of course, Adam 22 isn't the only talentless and tasteless influencer ruining our culture today.
Yo. This motherfucker right here, bro. Neon, he need to be stopped, bro. I'm convinced that he sold his soul, bro, for the fame and money, bro. I'm convinced, bro, for the views. I'm feeling like he honestly did that shit, bro. Cause like, you gotta see the people who was around him. Like, he had my man Gideon around him, but then out of nowhere, Gideon just like, you know what? No, like, I'm not trying to do YouTube no more. I'm trying to go to Christ. Like, it's always so, like, bro, like, these people are deep in without you realizing. The people you see the most, this motherfucker was the nigga who got fucked up or he eliminated. Hugh, I don't know how to say the English word, but you know what I'm trying to say, bro. Something happened to him, and then now out of nowhere, he just up. Y'all don't find that a little funny?
Our culture today. There's also Neon.
Look, he got this badass little buddy. Like, she want him for that.
Real name Rangesh Mutama, an American
And this motherfucking Muslim. That's what make me 10 times even pissed off. That the fact that all the things he be doing is to be so disrespectful, and it just be, you know what?
YouTuber turned streamer who first gained recognition as a prominent NBA 2K content creator.
Look how skinny this nigga is, bro. I need to go to the fucking gym and get fucking You know what, bro? Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all niggas tripping. Y'all gotta get fucking husky. These joints heavy to you, but to me, This shit baby shit. You feel me what I'm saying? You gotta go crazy in this bitch, bro. Get them fucking gains and just keep going. Cause they don't fucking know me. They don't know you. Who gonna carry them motherfucking boats, nigga? You feel what I'm saying? But you understand what I'm trying to say. Don't be like this motherfucker. Y'all need to...
creator. But in recent times, however, he was inspired by the culture of streamers like Aiden Ross. And this is when Neon's content became scandalous and considerably more clickbaity. In short, he has morphed into a full-blown liar who even faked his own death on a YouTube video.
Someone else, okay? I don't want to make y'all stop losing my content. And lastly, bro, I'm gonna be recording a few videos with other YouTubers so you guys can still see me for a little bit until like you know, if this surgery doesn't go well. Because if this surgery does not go well, I'll bleed out to death.
See what I'm saying? Like, for the fame, this what motherfuckers do. I wanna achieve my dream and be a YouTuber I always said I wanted to be. But I'm not gonna sit here and just sell my, like, you feel me? Say some bullshit. Like, come on, bro. Like, at the end of the day, bro, we human. I'm a grown ass man, bro. It's not that important, bro. As long as I'm alive and I believe in God, I'm cool, bro. All that money and this views and disrespectful myself and all this shit, bro, it's not worth it. That's for anybody who want to do it. It's not worth it, bro. Always remember that. Just always be yourself, bro.
And if that happens, you know, that's what's gonna happen.
And is almost universally hated by everyone online for his stupidity. Nevertheless, after faking his death, the 19-year-old continued on as if nothing had ever happened. In May of this year, Neon then appeared on a livestream with Aiden Ross and Sneeko, and what initially began as an open discussion with morbidly obese Alice Lopez, a blogger turned TikTok personality, quickly turned into a vicious attack.
I genuinely hope someone comes to your house and you in the fucking head, you fucking hit fat bitch. No. Finish.
See, look, disrespect, that's the thing about today's time. People make disrespect so comfortable to say. You feel me? Shit crazy.
Go fuck this bitch. How the fuck you wake up like that? How do you yourself? Please tell me.
Bro, this shit fucked up. He talking about her and look at you. You skinny as shit. Look at that fucking arm. Look like a motherfucking twig. A motherfucking stick off a motherfucking tree, dickhead. Fuck is they talking about? I need to fuck a campfire. Let me go get that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, let me chill.
Tell me, how do you not want to just... You're fat, obese, you're fucking... Somebody's the fucking... You bitch! No. Somebody's the fucking... You fucking... This...
Now, I'm not really a fan of Lopez, but it's safe to say that Neon probably crossed a line here. The explicit tirade got so intense that even Sneeko, a content creator who often lacks a filter, decided to actually leave in the middle of the discussion. Now, of course, this was done for attention and clicks. The more you insult someone and the more controversial you can be, the more people respond, the more reactions you get, and the more polarizing you are. And when you're polarizing, you always gain more fans and more notoriety. During this period, Neon would insult everyone, even Adam22. No matter what, he would take down anyone. And whilst it might have been entertaining, it was just also bottom of the barrel entertainment. What's the point in this stuff? Who wants to waste their time watching this garbage? It's just mindless and toxic. This is the stuff iPad kids are growing up with. But as he continued to grow in popularity, Neon would eventually receive some karma. In a video that caused quite a stir, Neon could be seen trembling in fear as alleged thief stole his phone and shoes. However, almost everyone was skeptical if this was even authentic. At first, people thought this was karma, but then it just seemed completely fake. Another lie for clicks, deceiving his fanbase once again. But it did go viral, helping Neon even further catapult his fame. Neon would even call himself a bitch, and in a somber tone, he seemed to lament, wanting Andrew Tate to be his new daddy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, I just wanna say this, Andrew Tate, if you're watching this video, bro, I really appreciate you, bro. I really, really do. You were a fucking...
That nigga's tripping. I would've took my ass to Romania and slid, bro, and came back a millionaire, man.
Great human being, bro.
Not like he already is, but, you know, a more respectful billionaire, you know?
Bro, you're an amazing human, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anyone else is doing that. After someone literally sat there on the internet for 10 to 15 minutes and tried shitting on you, you come back and you want to help me. And I'm gonna be honest, I need help. I do.
But of course, this was just to go viral. None of this was authentic, real, but it was entertaining for most. But more and more, Neon would just hang out with these hoes in LA and Miami, getting a new OnlyFans girlfriend simply for clout, and doing anything he could to get into influencer parties. Eventually, this sort of degenerate behavior got him criticized by Andrew Tate.
But Neon, or whatever his name is, he's a clown and Zucker's a clown. I don't want to insult them too much, but they're just children being stupid.
Facts.
Why? Well, for using OnlyFans models in their...
Let me let y'all know something real quick. All these little buddies here, all these chicks y'all see, she right here, she a little bad. But she get dicked, bro. She get meat, bro. She get meat. All of them look bad. She don't even want to be there. Look at her, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Look at this fucking, like, you know what, bro? I'm not hating. I'm debating.
a video. Tate, a man who once ran a seedy webcam business himself that exploited lonely men for cash, accused Neon of lacking any creativity and of seeking cheap clicks by associating himself with questionable models, calling Neon a moron and accusing him of degrading himself. And to be fair, it's completely true. And then more recently, just before the latest UFC event, UFC 296, Neon told his fans that he would—
don't fucking put this little bum, this little fucking rat, this little weasel into a real man's, like, who is this guy to talk about UFC?
confront Donald Trump at the event. However, after UFC officials were informed about his intentions, they denied the streamer any entry to the event.
When you start saying stupid
shit like that, like,
yeah, you're probably gonna get busted up and thrown out.
Exactly.
You know, making threats and talking dumb shit.
One doesn't really need to be a genius to think that Neon will continue doing what he does best, talking stupid shit. But why is this stuff popular in the first place? Do you really have to be at the bottom of the barrel? Do you have to go so low to get views? And is this who's going to be raising Generation Alpha? And as the worst, most stupid behavior gets rewarded with more and more money and attention, this stuff's only going to continue more and more. There's going to be an infinite amount of Neons, and to accompany them, they're OnlyFans girlfriends. But speaking of spreading manure with one's mouth, it's time we discuss Ruby Rose, a
What Ruby Rose do? I want to hear now.
controversial influencer with more than 5 million Instagram followers. Rose is known for many things, few of them any good. Ostensibly, she's a singer and songwriter. In reality, however, she's just an OnlyFans model. And after all, genuinely talented singers and songwriters sing and write songs that didn't really expose themselves in OnlyFans unless they were a stripper to begin with. Although Rose appears to have quite a following, it's important to remember that appearances can be incredibly deceptive. But in late 2023, she would become famous, going viral across the internet, as the OnlyFans star revealed a string of messages from a supposedly desperate fan of hers. Everyone everywhere, Penguin Zero, all of Twitter, Reddit, every corner of the internet was speaking about it. This man, a top spender on OnlyFans, expressed his love for her.
Did this nigga just... Yo, ain't this the same motherfucker who said, oh, I just went there and I ain't know nothing was going on. I just thought it was... You spent that money, bro.
The initial messages, the man questioned why Rose hadn't been responding to his messages, emphasizing the significant amount of money he had invested in their relationship. He always wondered why Rose didn't love him as much as he loved her. "You're absolutely perfect. There was no one else like you in the world," the man wrote. "You could be my queen and I would be your king. I would give you anything you desire. We could even have an unconventional relationship where you have the freedom to do as you please, as long as I know that you come back to me at the end of the day. I promise to treat you better than anyone else, Ruby. I love you with all my heart," he wrote. Obviously smitten, he continued, "I have never felt this way with anyone before. I want to marry you, start a family with you, and be exclusively yours. I would give up everything and sacrifice anything just for you. I am willing to do anything for you to love me, and I will give you everything I have for the chance that you will never leave me. I want you to be with me forever. In my eyes, I had never seen or known anything that I am so certain will be perfect," which almost sounded too good to be true. So
This nigga sounded like he sold his soul already. To her.
infatuated with Rose. The guy known as Brandon even got a tattoo of her face on his leg. Soon after, however, the truth emerged, and it wasn't really pretty. Not for Rose anyway. This was just one giant advert, as Rose's alleged #1 subscriber came forward to address the $60,000 controversy surrounding the rapper, asserting that it was all a ploy to promote her account. What a shock. And it was genius, because everyone on the internet was talking about it. In an interview with the aforementioned Cuck of the Year, Adam22, the man who was portrayed as an excessively obsessed fan spilled the beans, insisting that he never actually purchased any of Ruby's content on OnlyFans, and that the $60,000 actually belonged to someone else entirely, not him, probably the marketing team. He also claimed that Ruby's team had contacted him and paid him to stage the hoax.
I didn't purchase none of her OnlyFans content. I just went and took a picture with Ruby Rose, right?
Okay.
I got paid for it. I didn't know exactly what it was for, and I met up with her. I take this picture. Next day, I'm like the fucking OnlyFans top spender. And they kind of let me know that I was gonna be like this, like one of her like subscribers, I guess, on OnlyFans or something like that, right? I was like, okay, that sounds cool. You know, I didn't know it was gonna blow up to this big, huge story. At the same time, I'm like getting all this like hate and shit.
And although he did agree to have Rose's name tattooed on the back of his leg, which is really creepy, he was paid approximately $15,000 to $20,000 to ink his body.
Listen, y'all. I don't got tattoos. Whoever do got a tattoo, I got a question. Would y'all do this? Because if you didn't, you're a real one. If you do, that's how much you think you cost? I'm just saying, bro.
a move he will probably regret for many years to come. But it shows how easy it is for these OnlyFans stars to manipulate Twitter's algorithm, and thus the entirety of YouTube, to promote OnlyFans garbage. This is the ultimate advertisement, it's all fake.
It's the agenda, my nigga. That's what it's all about, bro. This is a propaganda. This shit is planned out. It's how they distract you. What is the most things you get distracted from? How do you distract the men? How do you distract the women? How do you distract the children? This is how this shit is. This is planned out.
Anytime you see a controversy surrounding some OnlyFans star, always look behind the motive. Degenerates like Ruby Rose will continue to plague the internet and our culture and society with these subconscious and yet genius marketing tactics. But no one is more degenerate and sneaky than the Paul brothers. Now today,
Me, personally, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Look, before he even start talking his shit, Logan, he's a bitch. He's a sellout. He is a softie. He is a pussy. I don't fuck with this nigga. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Jake, he used to be a turkey, but ever since he started boxing, everybody thought this shit was fake. Then he started actually knocking people out. He made a name for himself. He got his respect. You feel what I'm saying? Jake is a real one. I can say that. They're brothers. We can't say nothing about that. At the end of the day, they're brothers. We can't, you feel me, say, oh, Logan. We can't say anything about that because they're brothers, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't like Logan. I like Jake. Jake pretty cool. Logan just, I like him in WWE though. He's pretty cool in WWE, but as a person though, he's just like, nah, it's just, fuck is wrong with him, bro?
today we see them in the WWE and the boxing ring. Both of them seem to be doing remarkably well, accelerating their careers hugely from YouTube. But on closer inspection, these people have gotten away with everything, showing that if you have enough clout, following, and money, you can do pretty much anything you want, with both men having been accused of a whole array of scandals. But one of the worst they've ever done is their crypto-related scams and stealing money from their fans. There's a reason why the search for Paul Brothers scam brings up so many videos on TikTok. It's because the brothers have used this platform and other popular social media platforms to sell thousands of fans around the world very expensive lies. And of the two, however, Logan is by far the biggest sinner. He's not only thrown his friends and colleagues under the bus and gained a reputation as being as fake as you can be, he's also been involved in one of the worst crypto scams on YouTube. 2 years ago, Logan Paul unveiled CryptoZoo, an animated NFT venture heavily influenced by Pokemon.
We have a massive team behind it and are probably out of pocket like $1 million just because we believe it's going to work.
On development.
Yeah.
For a little over $1,100, individuals would have the chance to hatch and raise animal hybrids on the blockchain. The first 10,000 NFTs sold out. Everybody bought into this. This was during the crypto market boom. However, the game never materialized. Even now, as you watch this video, no game actually exists to this day. Investors were sold a well thought out lie. So what happened here? Well, in January of this year, Logan Paul, worth somewhere in the region of $245 million, unveiled a $1.5 million compensation plan for disgruntled investors who didn't get the game that they were promised, saying he wanted to offer a rewards program for players who were disappointed in the status of the game. A solemn-looking Paul also promised to finish the game. That promise was never fulfilled. But soon after Paul's pledge, a number of investors filed a class action lawsuit against both CryptoZoo and Paul, alleging that the influencer and members of his team stole millions of dollars from them via a fraudulent venture. Now, the people in the lawsuit declined to speak, citing fear of retaliation from the Paul brothers. But then it got even worse, as in September of this year, Paul claimed he never made a single token, never sold any tokens, and never profited from the project. He also insisted that justice will ultimately prevail and that he is working tirelessly to rectify the situation.
Yo, this what really happened, yo. Let me tell you some real shit. Whoever paid for that shit, I understand you wanted to get rich, you wanted to get more money. This is a fake, bro. This nigga is a YouTuber. He's an influencer, bro. What the fuck do he know about NFTs or blockchains? He needs a team, right? They don't fuck with him. He took your money, bro. Come on now. Like anything he said, I can just, if I had 10,000, if you had 10 million subscribers and I was an asshole, I could be like, yo, I'm giving away this free Xbox if whoever donate me $100 first. Come on, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Just automatically, and I just never give it away because there's so many. Come on, bro. You got too much to do, bro. That shit is bullshit, bro. This guy is out of pocket, bro.
I never made any money, never sold any tokens, and I only had the best intentions going in.
But if you find yourself rolling your eyes in disbelief, you're not alone. As in July, Paul proposed to his fiancée, Nina Aggo, which is a whole other controversy, with the whole body count issue between her and Dylan Dennis. But when Paul proposed to her, he would gift her a ring worth almost $2 million. You see, instead of using some of this money to compensate his victims, he instead chose to spend it on a ridiculously expensive ring, rather than paying back the fans he scammed. And as CryptoZoo victims patiently waited for compensation, it seems like this day will never come, and Paul will continue to profit as a fully fledged WWE star in the hellhole that is Saudi Arabia, making millions if not billions with his new Prime energy drink, an overpriced, disgusting caffeine-laden monstrosity that is banned from schools in Australia. Like Prime, a drink that leaves a bad taste in your mouth, Logan Paul is one of those influences that is rotting your brain. Now, discussed individually, it might seem like these influences have very little in common, but they have. You see, they are in many ways a direct representation of everything wrong with today's sopilistic, self-obsessed society, where people aren't rewarded for being respectable and decent, but for being dishonorable and indecent. Influencer culture, driven by the likes of Paul and Adam22, is fueled by and incentivizes self-absorption, shallowness, conceit, and more often than not, deceit. It glorifies materialism, predatory behavior and ignorance, vanity and arrogance, all of which are detrimental to the development of a healthy, cohesive society. Before the dawn of social media, people like Adam22 or Logan Paul would have been laughed at, being called a narcissist, even a fraud, in possession of a bottomless, insatiable ego. However, in this age of social media, this is the people raising our current culture. When their behavior isn't punished, it's reinforced. These guys getting paid untold millions of dollars. And that's why today we're seeing more and more aspiring influencers attempting to imitate this behavior. And if we are what we eat, we got to ask ourselves, what is mass consumption of influencer-driven material doing to our minds and souls? Well, studies clearly show that influencers are degenerating teen behavior. These are the leaders of our new generation, and what does that say about where we're headed? In many ways, these modern day influencers are the antithesis of what the great philosopher Peter Berger meant by the sacred canopy, the idea that all healthy societies build a figurative shield that protects them from the difficulties of life. This canopy offers a sort of shelter for members of broader society. It acts as a glue that holds people together. Sacred in this context doesn't necessarily mean religious, it simply means something we as a broader collective consider truly important, dare I say vital. It puts the we above me, and influencer culture does the very opposite of this. It places the influencer at the top of the pyramid, and their behavior, attitude, and culture trickles down onto everyone who views it. And sadly, as recent surveys show, when children are asked what they want to be when they grow up, more and more people are saying social media influencer, and probably OnlyFans star in the years to come. Just imagine millions of children growing up on iPads, being raised by Adam22, Neon, Ruby Rose, or Logan Paul. This is the world that awaits us, but maybe it's already here. But who will pull the strings tomorrow? Welcome to the world of AI influencers. And if you think things are bad now, 2024 could be a completely different picture. You see, not only will we deal with a huge increase of these degenerate influencers, but we're also going to have trained AI generated ones. Meta, the company responsible for Instagram, recently unveiled dozens of new AI influencers.
Is that motherfucking Israel Adesanya, bro? Holy shit.
And if there's one word that describes Meta's creation, it's just truly creepy. One of the influencers is called Billy, an AI-generated creation that bears a striking resemblance to model and socialite Kendall Jenner. Like Billy, all Meta's AI influencers possess distinct personalities and resemble well-known celebrities or public figures. The AI influencers even share posts, allowing users to engage in direct conversations with chatbots or explore their feeds for AI-generated content. And not surprisingly, many of these AI models are designed to titillate and excite specifically lonely young men. Already, the online world is flooded with hypersexualized, hyperpixelated female figures, many of whom seem like the ideal woman. But these computer-generated monstrosities don't just surpass conventional beauty standards, they obliterate them. We're genuinely approaching a time when men will actually give up pursuing real women as men become more and more sexless and instead settle for artificially generated alternatives. And 2024 may be the year that we cross the Rubicon. But these AI-generated models are nothing more than sedatives, designed to keep you situated in virtual worlds, addicted to the pixels, consuming more and giving away all of your privacy. And now even OnlyFans has a huge surge of AI models. And now there's even FanView, a subscription platform specializing in adult content featuring nothing but AI personalities, where the platform hosts fake females like Emily Pellegrini, a 21-year-old AI model from Italy, and Sika Moon, another AI model that supposedly earns $20,000 per month for her flesh and blood creator. If all of this isn't creepy enough, FanView is also developing a message generator and audio tool that can mimic the AI models in real time, providing a more immersive experience for subscribers. And the proliferation of these plastic, hollow, empty AI influencers is such a hideous path that we're going towards, and it honestly makes you wonder who's paying for this stuff. I mean, the impact of influencers is already troublesome, but in 2024, their impact driven by the rapid rise of AI technology could prove to be absolutely devastating to our culture and society. But only time will tell if these AI influencers can actually replace real human influencers.
Life is becoming Blade Runner and the Matrix mixed together. But one thing I can say that we learned today is that Focus on you, bro. Don't follow the crowd. The crowd don't know where they're going. Self-reflect sometimes, you know?